So hello everybody, it's me again. So I would like to do a small introduction about the space activities and space robotics activities, what they are taking, increasing the importance, and people starting to be aware that this, in my opinion, a new era of challenges, a new era of opportunities. Yeah. So so something that I would like you to do with me is to join me. Grab your seat, because we are going to do the launch for a new year. Yeah, if the video starts.
And let's go for main engine start.
Grab your seat.
Start. 3 to 100. 102, 102. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. Forward. Roll program. Roger, roll, Discovery.
Yeah, so we launch officially the new era of space robotics, and yeah, maybe people are asking why Miguel is doing this thing, why he's asking about that. Yeah. So one important, very important point is now space is open for business. What that means, that before activities of space were more as a governmental thing, a governmental problem or governmental business. But now there are many companies that are starting to develop in the business on this on the space topic. Yeah, and that's of course you must be aware of all the activities that have been doing in the last year. So big companies like Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin, SpaceX are making a revolution in the space, but also other companies like iSpace that were doing this landing on the moon. So that was the first private moon landing mission. So that's a big revolution. But it's not only on these rocket launches. Yeah, there are also many other things. Like in the next 10 years, it's expected to have many multiple space stations. Okay. Yeah, so here there are some examples. So for example, we have the one that is under development by Boeing, the Chinese Large Modular Deep Space Gateway by Big Giblo. Axion is also constructing new one, and the Blue Origin and Sierra Space. What that means, yeah? So that means that we are going to have to maintain these space stations. So is currently ISS needs people there in order to maintain the station and to run the station itself. But in the new ones are going to be more autonomous things. Yeah, and we will need robots. So for example, take into account that all this space spacewalk that is astronauts have to go outside and they get a lot of radiations. Yeah, this is going to be a task in the future that will be done by space robotics. Yeah, on the outside, also in the inside of these space stations. But there is not only that. Yeah, there are also many other business that are under developing, like the in-orbit servicing or even assembly. So as you can see, there are already activities. For example, North Group were doing some docking in order to do increase the life of satellite. But we can also see potential missions in where small robotic arms and satellites can perform some in-orbit servicing or maintenance. In addition, there are also some plans for doing big infrastructures in space. Yeah, of course, everything you bring there it's very expensive, but if you are able to construct over there, that is going to be much more cheaper. Yeah, and there are many potential possibilities for business. Yeah. Okay, but let's focusing more on the moon. Yeah, so the moon is getting on the spot again. That's fantastic. Yeah, but why is that happening? Or because So the point is that one very important thing is changing, and this is, for example, the Artemis mission. Okay, in the past, NASA were doing NASA missions for NASA, for US, and now they are opening to other to further collaboration. Yeah, so Artemis program is an international program that is collaborating with many space agencies, more and more every day, and that's is, well, to have humanity return to the moon. Also involving a lot of robots, but let's go in the deep on that later. So here there are some missions planned. So this is a picture. I couldn't get updated picture about this, but this is a picture of 2 years ago, and this is, I believe, already obsolete. Well, not only for the Russian missions, that's not going to happen, but also because more and more companies are adding, looking for spots, yeah, for going to the moon. And this is, what is the big reason why we are going to the moon? If you still don't know, why this making that interesting if in the moon there are no snacks? This is because of ISRU. I guess some of you knows about ISRU, but this is in situ resource utilization. So there are a lot of resources on the moon that are very interesting for doing activities there. And here you can see a video of all the different mineral on the surface of the moon. Of course, this is a rough estimation done with the LRO. And then you see that the different impacts of the asteroids are creating like a heterogeneous material on the surface of the moon that, well, you can extract oxygen from this. So these have a lot of metal oxides, and then you can extract oxygen from there. You can extract metal from there. And of course, we are not thinking to extract there to bring it back to the Earth. This is not efficient. So what we want to do is to extract there and use it there on the moon. But then the most important resource that we have on the moon is the water. Yeah, with water you can have life support. Of course, you can have propellant, and we know about how good business is to create gas station on extraction. Yeah, Texas people know about that, and UAE. So of course, if you manage to have the extraction of water ice, then you can, by electrolysis, separate on hydrogen liquid and oxygen liquid, and then you can have this gas station. At the same time, this is very useful for, of course, create a sustainable presence of humans on the moon. Just to let you know, the water ice is more frequently found in what is called the permanent shadow regions. These are the craters on the polar regions in where the lights were not hitting inside for more than 1 billion years. So then the temperature measured by the L-Cross mission is about 26 Kelvin degrees inside. So that means when a comet was hitting there in 1 billion of years, probabilities are quite high, then the water ice get trapped in these craters. Yeah. So then the Artemis mission is looking forward to send the Viper robots in order to extract or to analyze these permanent shadow regions in the future to get extracted some ice from there. So there are many challenges, as I mentioned. You see endurance, precision map, localization, identification of this resource in space, lunar resource, lunar surface through capabilities, multi-robot interaction, and there are many of them. That these many of them are coming also or are present in the terrestrial extreme environment, as we see already with the presentations in the first block. So I have to say that we have a topical issue on the GIN. This is the Journal of Intelligent Robotic Systems. I will share the QR code later with you. So this is not limited for the papers that were accepted in the session here in the workshop. So we open it to robotics for exploration and science in a single environment. That means that it's not limited to multi-robot. So this call for papers is open from tomorrow, basically, no, today, until October. Yeah, so please well, contact me or contact people in the organization of the workshop if you are interested to submit. In addition, I would like to introduce you, today is the official announcement that we are organizing a conference on space robotics. We saw in iCline and IROS that we don't have a space for space, if we can say. So we are organizing a new conference on space robotics. In discussions with the IEEE people in order to make it IEEE. So we want to have it like the flagship conference for the Technical Committee on Space Robotics. It is going to be on next year, June 2024 in Luxembourg. We expect to have nice weather there, sometime happen. And yeah, this is the location, it's already booked. It's Old Bay in the city center. So it's looking forward to have you. Just to mention, this is the idea is to have a single track conference in where everybody hear what everybody want to say. And then let's try to make it this happen with, yeah, at least the audience here, that is what crowding today. So thank you very much. Happy to later talk about, I'm going to be talking about my research, but now it's time to give the floor to other people, yeah? Thank you very much.